Today I am going to solve the Leetcode problem 532, K minus diff pairs in an array. Let us understand the problem statement. Given an array of integers nums and an integer k, return the number of unique K minus diff pairs in the array. The below statement might be little confusing. Let's understand by looking at the example. If you look at this example, the nums array contains these elements and the k is given as 2. There are two diff pairs in the array. One is 1 comma 3, which is this one, and 3 comma 5. If you look at this, the difference between these two elements is actually 2. So one pair and another one pair is 3 comma 5. So the output is 2. That's what we need to return. Let's look at the another second example. In this one, the k is given as 1. If we see all the difference, 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 3 and 3 comma 4 and 4 comma 5, all of them give the difference 1. So if we count all these pair, it will be 4. So that's what we need to return. The other example is given as the k is actually 0. If you look at this one, the only one pair which is 1 comma 1 will give the difference 0. So we need to return 1. So no other element present more than once. So only 1 is there. So I'm going to use C# language to solve this problem. First, from the array, I'm going to check each element how many times it is present. And to store the data, I'm going to use dictionary. Let me create one object where d equal to new dictionary of int comma int key value pair. Let me do the for loop for int I equal to 0, I less than nums dot length I plus plus. Inside the for loop, let me check if not d dot contains key, the current element is the key. If this current element is not present in the dictionary, I'm going to add it. To add, I'm going to use d dot add. The key is current element. The value is going to be 1. If it is already present, I'm going to increment the count. So the else part, I'm going to add d of nums of I plus plus. So this for loop will take care of each element, how many times it is available. So we need to take care of two things. If it is k equal to 0, if any element which is present more than once in the dictionary is the one we need to count. So I'm going to check if k equal to 0, then directly we can return from the dictionary. What we need to return? D dot where lambda expression x dot value which is present more than once, greater than 1, dot to list dot count. Otherwise, we need to calculate the number of pairs. To store the result, I'm going to create one variable int result equal to 0. From the key, from the dictionary, I'm going to check how many pairs are available matching with the case, the k value. To do that, I'm going to use the for loop for each where item in d dot keys. From this, if d dot contains key current key plus k. If this contains, I am going to increase the count result plus plus. I want to return finally the result. Let me explain this by looking at the taking any of the example. Let's take this example. The result will be 2. How it will be? Let me explain. So key will be only once it will present. If we look at I'm going to remove this because the key will be only once. This one. What I am doing is I am checking if D contains key current key plus K. Current key is actually, if you look at this one, 2, 3 plus K is 5. 5 is 5 present in this key list. Yes, there is. So the result equal to 1. So next, if you add 1 plus 2, it is 3. Yes, it is present actually. It is here. So result will be 2. If we count 4 plus 2, it is 6. It is not present. So we don't have to count. And 5 plus 2, it is 7. It is not present in the key. So the result will be 2. Yeah, you can check with by looking at the other example. This is how we can solve this particular problem. Let me run the code and see whether it is accepted. Yeah, it is accepted. Let me also submit. It is success. The runtime takes 108 millisecond, which is faster than 94.66%, which is really faster. This is how we can solve this particular problem. In the next video, I will solve the different Leetcode problem. Thanks for watching.